Welcome back to more Monster Hunter World. Last time we fought the Qurupeco. Trying to get accustomed to that name. Anyway, we did manage to kill it after about 20 minutes, I believe, which allowed us to finally set up a separate camp in the Ancient Forest rather than the one we started with. So this time I do want to turn in the bounty that we just did. However, before I do, off screen I switched to the bow. Because again, I actually really like the bow. Think it's a really cool weapon. And where is the lift? Seriously, where's the lift? Okay, it's over here. Okay. Now, workshop. Okay. I swear, guys, I'm going to eventually get good at that's freaking pronouncing these names, even though it's probably going to take me ages. Okay, now, before I turn in the bounty, I do want to check out what I can do with my equipment. Okay, so if I can... Okay, I see. Okay, so if it seems like we can go straight to the right, seems like, after upgrading the hunter's bow, but the thing is, hang on, what else can I? That's just the thing. Let's see, what can I upgrade this one? I mean, I can, but... Huh. Should I... The thing is, I can try to farm for this right here, but apparently it doesn't. I don't know what... So that requires 2 iron ore. What does upgrading the bone thing require? Okay, so I can... Okay. So I can upgrade both weapons, which is good, and no, I do not want to upgrade it. Now for this... Actually, hang on. What is this? Fist. Okay, I see. This is for the Qurupeco. Okay. Qurupeco a little bit to get this longsword. Okay, I see. Now, as for... Okay, so I want to farm the... Okay, I definitely need more Qurupeco. Wow, am I ever going to get good at pronouncing this? Like, Anyway, let's check out what armor we can forge. Let's see. Qurupeco, okay. So the Qurupeco armor definitely looks like I might want to go get the... Definitely looks like I'm definitely going to want to farm for that eventually. New weapons, let's go for the dual blades. Nope, does not seem like I can forge anything new. Sword and shield, nope, nothing. Longsword, nothing again. Bow, nope. So, forge palico equipment. So... Okay, so apparently it seems to have range 2, melee 2, as opposed to the Qurupeco, which... Okay, so... What would... Huh... So that's just the thing. Would it be better for me to forge the Qurupeco weapon, because that gives 5 ranged, or the Jagras weapon, because that gives more melee. I'm not entirely sure. Huh. Let's leave that alone for now. Customized bowgun, nothing. Okay. So I think, first of all, I think I do want to, if I can find it. Wait, Jagras Edge. Okay, so that leaves. Okay. 154 bros. Okay, come on. Huh. Honestly, I think I might want to go for the Jagras Edge. Huh. I mean, we don't know what weapons lie beyond here. So... Okay, so this one inflicts sleep. So what monster is going to inflict sleep? And then this one here, it seems like is going to inflict thunder. So would it be a good idea to upgrade to this one? Sure. I mean, we can always go back and degrade it so it doesn't look like we'll have much difficulty. Okay, I see. So okay, we're going to need more Great Jagras parts to upgrade this to... Okay, we're going to need more Great Jagras parts and whatever the bottom two are to upgrade it. And I do want to upgrade the Hunter's Bow. Okay, so let's see. Can I upgrade anything else? Yes, I can upgrade the Hunter's Knife, which I actually do want to do. You see, this is one thing I've always appreciated about the Monster Hunter games. The level of depth that the equipment system has is absolutely fantastic. Like, holy crap. Played a game with a more in-depth, complex, and honestly rewarding item system, equipment system. I love the progression system in the Monster Hunter series. Like, holy crap. Like, if there was anything I could praise Monster Hunter for above anything else, it's the equipment system. Sure, it might be a little too complicated for new timers, but once you get the ins and outs of it, it's fantastic. Now, let us talk to the provisions manager.
Something special just for you.
Now that I have your attention, I have something special just for you. And that job is to get us an ample supply of mega potions. A hunter of your caliber should know how important they are in any quest. Having said that, we are in short supply and we need someone to help refill our stocks. Please, it wouldn't hurt for you to revisit the basics of crafting every now and then, no?
Back soon.
So please be a good sport about this and help us out. We're counting on you. Okay, new delivery requests. So we need... Okay, crafting stuff is Hunter's Hunting 101. Mix some honey with a potion and get a mega potion. Go on, give it a try. Okay, so crafting list. Hold up, I could have sworn I got honey. Did I not get honey? Or is this like the other Monster Hunter games where we have to go into our item box in order to craft? Yep. Okay. Okay, I had a feeling that we had gotten, you know, trying to think of the word. I had a feeling that we had gotten honey. I just, for some reason, forgot. And hello, whoever just joined. Now, what did... Hang on, did they have anything else for me?
Thank
Splendid work. Now the scholars out in the forest have a camp within which they may rest. Bravo, bravo. All right, good friends of the 5th. Let us see those results. Okay, so we talked to him to turn in the bounty. A limited bounty by ecological survey. Hunt great jagrath. Hunt Anjanath. Hunt flying wyvern. Hunt grand general. Limited bounty. Okay, so register a bounty. What? Okay. Wait, what? Huh. Hunt the flying wyvern. What? Okay, so it seems like right now we do want to hunt the great jagrass. Manage investigations. Okay, investigations. Sometimes when collecting monster tracks or materials, breaking monster parts, or after slaying monsters, you may unlock a new investigation. Check in with the resource center to make these investigations available as a special quest, which may have additional reward slots, or ask you to slay multiple monsters. They also have a limit on how many times they can be taken. The investigations you get depend on the area you are exploring. Difficult investigations, such as multiple monster slayings, will offer better rewards in terms of both quality and quantity. To undertake an investigation, you must first go to the list of available quests under Manage Investigations and register the ones you wish to undertake. You will then be able to accept it by going to the quest counter and selecting Investigations. There is limited to the number of investigations you can register and to how many total investigations you can have. When you can't register any more investigations, press triangle to remove some. Okay, so Hunt's Great Jagrass, and 20 Vespoid. Huh. So 15-minute time limit. That's fine. Okay, so I want to take him. Okay, let's take those two as well. Complete deliveries. Turning in delivery requests. You can complete the delivery requests you accept from researchers by turning in the specified items at the resource center. Completing the delivery request will reward you with new ingredients for the canteen or upgrade your facilities. Okay, so this is basically like the crap. I'm blanking on the term. I forget the name of the quests. The title of the quests that were in 4 Ultimate that allowed you to upgrade your canteen ingredients. Whatever, I'll probably remember down the line. Oh well. Alright. So, actually, do I really wanna... What? Huh. Okay. So, we have to speak to the commander for this. Which, if I remember correctly, he was over here? Yep. Hang on, what does he want?
Hunt's keeping you busy?
So, Hunter, have you gotten used to how things work around here? If you ever find yourself struggling out there on your own, don't be afraid to set up an SOS flare. So that's how you send other people into your game, I think? Other field team members in the area might come to help you out if they see it. Ask for help when you need it and answer the call when others need it. It'll make you a better hunter. Okay. Alright, let's talk to him. Nice work clearing out the camp. I knew you'd come through, and now we're finally ready. Alright, Hunter, the Qurupeco, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, hunt is on. Once you've hunted the target, the scholars will be able to get a closer look at the evidence you've found. I cannot stress enough how vital taking out that Qurupeco is for the commission. This could be the break we've been waiting for. Good luck and yeah, okay.
Has an urgent mission. Partner, you'd better come see me.
Okay, so this... So, it looks like... Wait, what? Okay, then. Anyway, so it looks like the urgent quests work pretty much the same way as they did in previous Monster Hunter games. And honestly, for the Puke, I think I am going to switch weapon. Now, if this would finish... Yep. Okay. Okay. Now, yeah, to be completely honest, as much as I do...
The goal of this quest is to capture the monster. You'll fail the quest if you slay it, so be careful. The supplies you need to capture a monster are on site. Make absolutely sure you have tranq bombs. That one's a must. Great! The scout flies have locked on to the scent of the monster. Be on the lookout for more tracks or traces. The scout flies have picked up the monster's trail. We'll be on the target before long. Hope you're ready. Go ahead. Follow the scout. You're gonna have a hard time capturing the monster while it's worked up. You need to wear it down first.
When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them.
The scout flies will hide once the fight breaks out. Don't forget that. Materials off of monsters. These materials are vital for producing new equipment and upgrading what you have. Okay, you've got your target on the ropes. Now put down a trap and capture it.
That's a piercing pod, a powerful type of slinger ammo. That's able to pierce the thick shell of monsters.
Whoops. You failed the quest. That's okay. Get yourself prepped and try again.
How did I not recognize the fact that he was limping? I should have recognized that. Dang it, game. Why did I not recognize that? What? Why am I back here? Okay, they set me on an expedition. Okay. I get it. So basically, if you ever fail a quest, they automatically send you to an expedition? I don't know. Oh yeah, continuing the trend with my sharing strange war stories I've experienced throughout my time playing Monster Hunter. Once again, this was during the G rank of 4 Ultimates. Yeah, that's pretty strange, but for those of you who don't know, in 4 Ultimate, they released a sort of subspecies, I guess you could call it, of the Brachydios, the Raging Brachydios, which, for the longest time, I actually could not kill. It was just like the regular Brachydios in that regard. It took me a while to finally be able to kill it. However, the first time that I finally killed it, and I should warn you guys right now, you might call BS. But no! The Raging Brachydios, the first time I managed to finally kill it, I kid you not, I got like 3 warheads, I believe, I forget the exact name of the item, a Brachypalium, and I forget what the name of the other item was. It was like a 1% chance of dropping or something. So yeah, I got 3 of an item that had like 2% chance of dropping, another item that had like 5% chance of dropping, and an item that had a 1% chance of dropping. In the same quest. Not to mention also the first time I killed the thing. Like, wow. My luck is notoriously bad, but holy... I've tried talking to other fellow hunters, but so far as I know, I'm the only one that's ever had that happen to them. I have never gotten so lucky ever again. I'm referring to the Raging Brachydios. Actually, that brings up an interesting point. The Furious Rajang, which I believe you can only fight near the end of the offline mode in 4 Ultimate, that actually made me rage quite a lot. I failed that quest several times before I finally killed it. And that was with G rank weapons and armor. Okay, to be fair, I'm pretty sure ranks 9 and 10 in offline mode are modeled after G rank difficulty. But jeez! Oh, sorry, I misunderstood your question. But to be honest with you, I still suck at the Raging Brachydios. Like, if you told me to hunt it 5 times in a row, I probably couldn't do it. It's just something about the Raging Brachydios that makes him probably my personal hardest subspecies in the entire series. I don't know what it is, but I seem to struggle with the Raging Brachydios more than any other subspecies. Yes, I struggled with the Raging Brachydios more than even the Furious Rajang. Though the difference is, I actually like the Raging Brachydios a lot, regardless of how much I honestly suck at it. That might also be partly because I love the Brachydios and think it's one of the best monsters in the series. But I just really like the Raging Brachydios. At least with, say, the... Whereas with the Furious Rajang, in that case, there was... I just... like I said, I just suck at both of them. Granted, that might be because I don't exactly have a whole lot of experience with either of them, frankly. I've only ever fought the Furious Rajang a handful of times. And I haven't fought the Raging Brachydios since I beat him. Because I was just rendered so speechless. Like, holy crap. Okay, if there was one problem I had with the dual blades, it's the fact that you're locked into that combo as soon as you start. You can't, like, roll out of it. I don't like that. Even though I do honestly believe that the fluidity of the dual blades was greatly improved in World. I just don't like that combo. Honestly, if the Great Jaguars inflicted Blast Blade, that might actually make him put up with a decent fight. Maybe then I wouldn't call him so freaking easy. Like, this monster has even more well-telegraphed attacks than the freaking Great Jaggy. How do you do that? Like, I really at a loss how you do that. Like, how do you do that? And I should not have started sharpening my weapon right there. Now, oh yeah, the Zamtrios is a fantastic monster, one of my personal favorites. Honestly, the Zamtrios is actually quite difficult for the point in the game that you fight him at. Like, holy crap. Like, if we're talking about strictly early game monsters, I think next to the Qurupeco, I think the Zamtrios might be the hardest early game monster in the series. As much as I love the Nursula, it's a very easy monster. I love the Nursula, personally my second favorite monster of all time. But even out of it, it's pretty easy. Granted, easy does not always equal bad. In fact, even though I find the Nursula very easy, it's still a really fun monster. Which, I will be very angry if they don't make the Nursula return in World, because I want the Nursula to return. Probably even more so than the Shigaru Megala. Because the thing is, as much as I love the Shigaru Megala, and once again, I will restate my personal favorite monster in the entire series, that's just the thing. It would not do well in World. Because the thing is, for the Shigaru Megala to return, that would make you have to return the Blight element. And the thing is, I don't think that that's making the Blight elements return. Okay, Blight's mechanic return in world, that would not work well. It worked well in the context of 4 Ultimate. Worked well there. And I don't think it was included in Generations. I don't remember. But in this sort of setting, I don't see it working well. So as much as I love the Shigaru Magala, I don't want him returning. I feel like he worked perfectly fine in 4 Ultimate. I don't think he would work well anywhere else. Which is a shame because, like I said, I love this Shigaru Magala. But that's... Anyway. But, yes, to your comments. Yes, I actually do agree that Tigrex would do actually pretty well in World. I think it would work very well with the huge open areas now, because a lot of people complain that the Tigrex is too fast. But that's just the thing. That's the point! It's supposed to be fast. I'll fully admit that the fast speed of it isn't always fair, but the difference there is that it's supposed to be fast. I believe that Tigrex is based off of a creature that's supposed to be that fast. So it makes sense. But if we're talking about, say for example, the Brachiosaurus in 3 Ultimates, its rage mode is ridiculous. Like, that's pretty much the whole reason I nearly quit Monster Hunter in the first place. That and the Qurupeco made me rage hard when I first started. But, like I said, Tigrex makes perfect sense why it's as fast as it is. Anyone who doesn't like it, honestly, they just need to geek good. I hate to put it that way, but that's basically the truth. They need to geek good. I'll admit, when I first fought the Tigrex, I didn't like it all that much. But as I continued to fight the Brute Tigrex, fight the Molten Tigrex, I began to see just how good of a monster the Tigrex is. Granted, it doesn't even crack my top 10 favorite monsters, but I at least recognize just how good of a monster the Tigrex is. And honestly, the fanbase that it does have, that's more than deserved. It's just such a great monster. What can I say? You did good, and I like when folks do good. Alright, let me have it. Let's hear what you've discovered. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. This is not what I want. I disagree with the Chaotic Magala. Chaotic Magala, whatever. The reason for that is basically the same reason for why I don't think the Shigaru Magala should return.
Magnifique.
Like, how do I put it? Okay, let me talk to you.
Oh, you came through.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Anyway, as for Amatsu, I don't think I ever made it that far into Generations. No, I didn't. So I have no opinion of Amatsu. Oh, hello, I'm a researcher with the Commission. My field is the Grimalkines. Yes, Grimalkines? I don't know. Grimalkine... However you pronounce it, are a type of Linian that are native to the New World. I wish to communicate with them and learn their lingo. But these creaky old bones can't keep up with my passion for research. Perhaps you could be of help? If you've an interest in learning the lingua for what? Then by my knobbly knees, you just say the word.
Let me explain.
Have you encountered the Grimalkines? Seriously, how do you pronounce that? They're a breed of Linians similar to felines. Your palico can speak to them so you can make yourself understood. But I yearn to converse with them in their native language. The Grim Malakines is in each region band together in tribes. I've made headway into researching them all. But my hairy nostrils are my legs are But by my hairy nostrils, my legs are just too frail to go galvanizing. They live. You seem like a sprightly sort. How about you chase after them and report back to me on where they hang their hats or tails? Okay, so I guess new quest, I'm guessing. Now let us go back to the smithy. I want to see what new stuff we can forge. Anyway, back to your comments. Euclanos, honestly, unless they bring in a ice-themed level, that would be impossible, even though I do like the Euclanos. Chameleos, I actually do agree with you on that. I would like to see the Chameleos return.
Want something making?
Qurupeco, no. 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 Just no. Brachiosaurus, yes, I really want him to return. I stated that in the previous episode that I badly want him to return. Astalos, honestly, like with the Shigaru Magala, I think it only works well in generations. Same with Glavenos Mitsusune. The Seregios, I do agree with you. I do think the Seregios needs to return. As for... Wait a minute, what? Okay. As for the Molten Tigrex, same logic as the regular Tigrex, I think it needs to return. Because despite the amount of hate that it sometimes gets, I do think it really is a great monster. Oh, come on. Of course I'm lacking one material. Thank you, game. Wait, what? Hold up. Okay, first... Okay, this is the Kulu-Yaku weapon. Okay, I see. Okay. Once again, as far as the Qurupeco goes, no. Just no. We do not need that monster returning. It is not a beginner-friendly monster. Maybe that's just me, but I personally don't think it's a beginner-friendly monster. Do I want to get the extra defense or the attack? Huh. As for the Dalamador, I don't see if that's don't see that being possible. A Cantor, maybe. Deviljho, I'm actually pretty happy that the Deviljho is back. Because, well, let's face it, Deviljho is a freaking amazing monster. Granted, for newcomers, it might be a little too difficult, but hey, this is half of what this series is all about, getting good. Just like with the Souls series, half of it is getting good. Okay, where's my home? Seriously. But Deviljho, for your first time fighting it, honestly, it'll be brutal, but that's just the thing. As you fight the Deviljho more and more, you'll eventually get good enough where the supposed impossible difficulty won't even be a problem. Oh God, don't even get me started on that. No, we do not need that combination. No, bad. We do not need that combination. Okay, actually I do want to change my weapon. Let's go for the longsword this time. I do really like the Malfestio, but honestly, if both of them returned, that would not end well. If I had to pick one or the other to return, Malfestio. I could see a lot of people actually having trouble with the Malfestio. But the difference between the Malfestio and the Qurupeco is the Malfestio is actually a good monster. I'm all for difficulty, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it gets to the point where it's a bit too much. No, I do not want to. No. Okay. Post. Optional. Hang on. Can I re-hunt the... Please tell me I can hunt my Kuluyaku. Okay, yes, I can hunt the Kuluyaku again. Good. Alright, let's start in the northeast camp this time. Like I said, I'm all for difficulty, but... No. Just no. Honestly, if there's any pair that I would like to see having us fight, honestly, the Brachadios and the Molten Tigrex. Call me sadistic all you want, but... Oh, no, 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 no! Do not get that idea into my head. We do not need that. I'm not saying that Qurupeco by itself would be bad if they were placed at a later point in the game, but then when you fight him in 3 Ultimates. But for him to be placed into World and actually be effective, he would have to be placed at a point where he wouldn't be so soul-crushing to beginners. Because at the point you fight him at in 3 Ultimates... Okay, I don't need to know this. But at the point where you fight him at in 3 Ultimates, I think it's way too difficult for the point you fight him at. Honestly, he should have been placed at a bit later in the game. Or at least, if you're going to place him that early, don't give him the ability to summon monsters until high rank. Because at the point where you fight him in low rank, you haven't been exposed to monsters being able to invade your quests up to that point. So when you freaking see the Qurupeco summon a monster, that catches new players completely off guard. So no, you shouldn't he shouldn't be placed so early. At the very minimum, he should have been a high-ranked monster. He is way too difficult for a low-ranked monster. I'm sorry. And if you were going to place him initially in high rank, just don't let him summon the Deviljho. Like, why would you let him summon the Deviljho? That's a dick move. Okay, come on. Of course. I agree with you. Like I said, the Qurupeco should have been high rank at the very minimum. Talk about a difficulty spike, especially since I believe the monsters you fought before that were the Great Jaggi and the Arzuros. Honestly, I think Deviljho is actually the hardest of those 3. So actually, I disagree with you on that one. If anything, I would like to see how people would react if the Qurupeco, if it makes a return, which I highly doubt he did, just out of nowhere summoned the Nergigante. Now, of course, to be fair, this would have to be at a point after you fought the Nergigante for the first time. If it were placed at the point before you fought the Nergigante, that would not be a good thing at all. So if then Qurupeco, if it makes a return, which I highly doubt, fair enough. For all we may very well know, well, no, he's actually a lot tougher. I don't know that. But my point still stands that I would like to see how people would react if they had to fight, say, a monster like Qurupeco and the Nergigante both at the same time. Because honestly, I really liked the Nergigante. Granted, it took me a little while to get used to his moveset, but that's the thing with just about every monster. You have to learn their movesets. And that's what part of what makes the Deviljho so interesting. Is the fact that Qurupeco, Malfestio, and Nergigante 3 off versus 1 hunter. What? I'm not following what you're saying. Oh, wait. Mine. And I don't know if it's just me, but the Kuruyaku kind of reminds me of those birds from Finding Nemo who say, mine. Maybe that's just me. When I look at the Kuruyaku, that's the first thing that comes to my mind for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Like, I'm really struggling to understand. Oh yeah, I've heard that as well. Because of how the new ecosystem works. Apparently, monsters have their own, like, schedules now or some crap like that. Oh, where's he going? Okay, come on. Alright, let's light you. I can tell you right now, one thing I love about World so far are these environmental things. I love these. Like, it's about time! They should have been introduced way earlier. Like, say for example, if you're sleeping, you can now use those to stun him and keep them in place and freaking keep him from escaping. They should have introduced this way earlier. Come on. Okay. Thank you. Honestly, I highly doubt the Qurupeco or the Malfestio made a return. So, no, I highly doubt it. But if we're speaking hypothetically, most likely. And then, for example, if the Qurupeco decides to be a douche, he can summon someone like the Deviljho. So you'll have to fight the Qurupeco, Nergigante, Malfestio, and the Deviljho all at the same time. Which, that would not be pretty. I sure hope they do. Which one are you referring to? Qurupeco or the Malfestio? Alright, come on, you stupid thing. Come on. Come on. Why was the Qurupeco requested? I've already established that the Qurupeco is not a beginner-friendly monster at all. So why would he be requested? By series veterans? Alright. You know, actually, now that I've gotten a second hunt in to really gauge the Kuruyaku, if I can freaking pronounce it. Wow. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to pronouncing this thing. Anyway, now that I've gotten a second hunt in to really gauge the Kuruyaku, I actually kind of like it. I'm actually kind of surprised, though, that they placed him so early, but honestly, that's okay. And I'm gonna sharpen my weapon real quick. Thank you very much. Now, let me go after this Qurupeco. I swear I'm gonna mispronounce the Qurupeco like every other pronunciation, and of course. Alright. Oh, crap.
Keep your distance and use a potion.
Ha! Kill ya! Alright, let's return to HQ. Alright. Alright, I am going to be doing a bit of off-screen farming to get the Qurupeco armor. Honestly, we're gonna have to disagree there. Yes, it does. However, as I've already stated, it's not a beginner-friendly monster. You have to understand that Capcom is trying to get this to appeal to newer audiences. And by throwing a monster that's notorious for being beginner-crushing, the Noob Killer, yeah, no. I could kill the Qurupeco with no problem nowadays. But for a beginner, the Qurupeco would basically turn them off the game. You have to look at this from the point of view of a newcomer. Say, for example, if you fought the, I think it was Great Jagras, the Qurupeco, the Qurupeco, and then they just suddenly threw the Qurupeco at you, it would turn you off the game right away. Alright. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, we are getting close to an hour in, so I am going to end it off here. So, yeah. I am Evan Charkowski. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.